Welcome to Fame Game, another Friday with all of you. For once, the guest on our show, Rozanne knows him better than I do.
I think this is the first time
So
that has
I
happened.
think, yes. So Rozanne, why don't we introduce our charming, beautiful guest?
So he's a stylist. He's a national director of sort. Then he's also a fashionista, a diva. What can I
How
say?
the blush. It's more than your shimmer.
Kosh. We
It's
all
more than
know
the
him
shimmer
as
on your
Kosh.
face. Gosh.
Hi guys.
So Kosh, yes. What is like to be Kosh?
It's challenging. I mean, like under this makeup, it's like dark circles, no sleep, because my business partners are in other countries in the world. So I have to be up around whatever the time they are up. So it's so hard. And adding on to this thing, like CEO of a leading talent agency in Sri Lanka. So like I'm managing around 75 models. So it's not easy. So being Kosh is exciting, but it's hard.
It's a lot of work.
So
It is
with
a lot of
all
work.
this work, where do you find time for your lovers?
No.
I don't
Straight
have
to that.
lovers. Kumar.
You don't have lovers.
No, not in Sri Lanka.
Not in Sri Lanka. That's why he
So
travels all.
remote control relationships don't work unless you're on a camp.
So I think
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm being very serious.
no. What I'm saying is like it is hard, but I don't think I'm lucky right now at this time. I'm
Not lucky in love.
lucky enough to have that right person. I'm just like
In
playing the
Sri
field.
Lanka.
I don't want a Sri Lankan.
You don't want
'Cause
Sri Lankan?
you know, like if someone comes
That's what you call
to
patriotism, right? Doesn't want to Sri Lanka.
No, he doesn't want the Sri Lankan mentality.
mentality, because the thing is,
Now you
Kumar,
think you're European.
He thinks like a European.
and I prefer Southeast Asia.
I'm just lashing out. I'm just lashing
That's
out.
fine.
Oh, okay. So what is it that we don't have, Sri Lankan don't have about being Southeast Asian?
What are you like trying? Oh,
No, I'm just trying to pin him down.
of course.
I think it's more like so in Sri Lanka I'm somewhat known in the fashion and the like certain part of the entertainment industry. So like if whoever wants to approach me, if it's obviously a guy, they
Will
either
approach
want
you
to be
because
a
of
model,
Kosh,
they
yeah.
want to like get into the industry. So that's
They'll use you.
They try to use me.
Have you been used by people?
Many
They
times.
try,
your
but I
work
see through
life.
people really easily. It's a gift that.
But
my
you
mom-
have let them use you sometimes. Right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I sometimes when I'm bored, I just let them use me, and then I give them. In my head, I'm like I'm doing a social service, charity. I'm giving them a job.
You want a sainthood one day?
Huh?
You want a sainthood one day?
To become a saint.
No,
Not
I like
really, no.
now not anymore. Now I'm looking for someone who can put a ring on this, you know. And I know that Rozanne hates it. I was like, if she's single,
Don't
get
ever do that.
But I just want that.
Why would you want to be tied down?
I want like a
Settle
cute
down.
Asian baby, and then I want to start a nice family. Like I am getting old day by day.
How old is old Kosh?
I mean, like, you're both gonna kill me. I just turned I entered the big 30s.
Excuse me, I have died, I've been exhumed and brought back again on this show.
But you, when you were entering your 30s, you also wanted to settle down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then.
24
Yeah.
in Bongswadi.
24. That is very young.
Yeah, I was like playing the field really well when I was 24. I was in Europe at that time, so yeah.
Kosh.
Yes.
Recently, you got this title.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Deputy Director of Miss Universe Bahrain, and from day after tomorrow, I will also be the Deputy Director for Miss Universe Egypt.
Oh wow! So you
So
go globe trotting,
How come those two
accepting
countries?
these?
How did that happen?
So basically, everything happened when I was in Thailand for Miss International. I went to help the Sri Lankan candidate, and then I was there, and then there was this person called Kosh Hewage. He's very known in the Miss Universe in this era, in Miss Universe pageant, because he owns Miss Universe Pakistan, Bahrain, and Egypt, and he was the first one to have Bahrain. So it became like a big thing, and he's a Filipino, and you all know Filipino loves pageants. And he got really popular. And then he was a judge in the competition. So, and then our Sri Lankan contestant, Mr. Sri Lanka, he was not very, very fluent in English. So, for the personal interviews, I had to help him to translate.
Translate it.
Yeah. And then, so, when I talk, I have two ways of talking. I have a pageant way of talking and then the normal general.
Now talk in the pageant way of talking.
Ask me a question. Okay, I'll do that. They ask.
Yeah, so
like,
you're from Sri Lanka. What do you bring to the table from Sri Lanka?
Sorry, say it again.
You're from Sri Lanka, and what do you bring to the table from Sri Lanka? You as a contestant here at Mr. Whatever.
As a Sri Lankan, I think I would bring the main thing, hospitality, and I will show my fellow contestants that the country is filled with culture, color, people, nice hearts, smiles. And if you come to Sri Lanka, you will all get to say this. Visit Sri Lanka. You can see our social media accounts and everything, and we have been known for, like in TripAdvisor and many other social media accounts, that we are the #1 beaches. We have like so many good things. I think it's an amazing country to visit because you come, you have the beach, you can go to the hill countries, you can visit culture. So I answered like that, and Josh Yugan got attracted to the way I was answering, and also, like so Mr. Sri Lanka he was telling things in Sinhala, and then I would add like big words.
You're not
and-
supposed to say that to everyone. You're supposed to
translation.
No, it's translated. Like,
Translation.
it's translated.
Yeah.
Like
It
if he
works.
says like,
They're not supposed to add stuff to it, though.
no. So it's basically if
That
he
was my next
says,
question.
if
Do you
he
add
was-
to the answer and embellish
I
the
didn't
answer?
add. I just made the
You
word
just
big.
beautified
Yeah,
it.
Okay,
I beautified the
okay.
word.
Okay,
Like
understood.
you know how like you can add like
yeah,
bigger
yeah, of
words.
course,
So I
of
did
course.
that
Oh.
because he was talking really fast in Sinhala, and my mind, I was like, no, oh my god, slow down. And then I was like, okay. Then I was like, no, put the big words, and then they were impressed.
So, what is your role as Deputy Miss Universe Director in Bahrain or Egypt? What is your role there?
So it's very similar as the national director. So it's basically I'm the second in charge. So I'm doing the work we are in the process of finalizing shortlisting the finalists for Egypt.
Okay.
And then that's why I was like up yesterday, talking with them.
So, everything happens online or you have to
we are
visit?
doing online, and then after that shortlist happens, we fly and then we do the casting. Auditions.
It's a nomination or it is a pageant,
In Miss
a
Universe, you
competition?
can't do nominations. You have to have a pageant.
Okay.
So we are doing a recorded pageant. We are filming it, and then so in that filming, all final 15 will be crowned. But even they don't know who's the winner. And then after we finish the editing and everything, and we let you know when we telecast in the Philippines and Bahrain, Egypt.
So, you said that you manage over 75 models currently. Currently. How do you manage 75 and give them work? Is our industry so big? Does
Is
everyone
there so
have
much
work?
work for us, for these people?
The main board, I have 3 tiers. I have main board, model in progress, and then the fresh faces.
The what?
Model in
Fresh
progress
faces.
and fresh
So,
faces.
he has 3 calibers of models.
Yeah. So main board, they're the senior models who have been working for a very long time.
How many years?
18 years. It's not a lot, but again after.
So into which category would you put Rozanne?
Old category,
Uh,
washed off category.
For me, I
done
think-
and dusted.
For me, Rozanne would always be the sexiest Miss Universe Sri Lanka.
despite being a burger girl from Vattala?
Cheap burger girl. From
Cheap burger girl from Vattala?
I don't know. I still remember. I don't know. It's a Sinhala newspaper, right? No, I think it's a magazine, something. There was this bronzy bikini picture.
that
My
was the famous
God.
bikini that I wore. Yeah.
So that for me, she will always be one of those Miss Sri Lankas who's sexy.
That's what friends are for. You know?
Yeah. She's always that for me. That I think us being friends for a very long time now. It's for me, it was a fan moment initially. Now it's hey, Rose.
So she won the crown when you were 10 years old, actually.
Yeah. Most of them say that to me. We were in school, I was in grade 2, I was in grade 3, and my mom knows you well, and I get that often, so I'm not.
So back to the question, how do you manage 75 models? Is there work for them?
They are work, and
What kind of work and where?
So we have camping shoots, and so 75, not just Sri Lanka. I have models in India. I have models in UAE. I have some models in Indonesia, Malaysia, and in the States as well.
How does a model get to this point of being managed by you?
Scout, it's very simple.
You
because, like,
scout them or they approach
they
you?
approach, and then if I think they have what it takes to be represented by my agency, I sign
So
them.
you have like a small criteria
Yes, I
that
have
they
a
have
criteria
to meet.
because like before I was like so excited if they were tall and if they was like they had the stereotypical model look, I would take them. But you know when we
Do
put them
fair
in
girls get preference?
no.
No.
I think
You have a thing for dark skin,
dark
no?
skin.
Yeah.
I like dark skin girls because it represents like
Asia?
like South Asia. And internationally also, like if you take Europe to like even India, they love the dark skinned models. I mean, one of our girls, Sandhani Piri, she worked for Manish Malhotra, she did K-beauty, she was based in India for 8 months. She did so much work in India and now she moved to Dubai and she's working in Dubai and the next step is London. So like for me, it's like more like taking, because I don't want just Sri Lanka. Even for myself, all my models, I want them to have the world. So the way I manage, it's not going to happen overnight. It is going to take time because I need to trust the agencies, sister agencies that I'm sending them to, and I have to do the research, everything, and you know it takes time. But eventually, somehow or another, I'll take them there.
You spoke of trust. So, say we have 3 agencies. What about poaching? I would poach your girls, you would poach
Happens.
hers. Does that happen
Stealing
in
girls,
Colombo?
yeah. It
I don't
does.
know. I mean,
That
it's new to me.
happens. That happens. But the thing is,
Do you own and control it? Do you own your models?
it's contract. I have a contract. It's a fully exclusive contract. If they're signed with me, they cannot work with any other agencies. But Colombo is so small. But sometimes, if there are other agencies, say like agency A reach out to me and be like, oh, one of my clients wants to work with your model. We do work like that.
But would I steal a model or would
But that
somebody steal my
happens.
model?
One thing, Kumar, the difference between me and other agents or owners of other agencies is like I am very much with my models. Like I'm like that's the reason why they call me Sri Lankan Christian, because I am like even if they go through a breakup, I'm on the phone with them. If they travel to another country for a pageant or a competition, I always tell them at the end of the day, give me a call and vent about all your problems. Next morning when you wake up fresh. Let me have all your drama and everything, and I'll deal with it. So I'm always with them, like you know,
So you build up a good
Personal
rapport with them.
yeah, it's like a family. At the end of the time, like after we sign the contract, I always tell them welcome to family. So for me, they are like my daughters, my sons, and like you know, I don't have the favorites, but sometimes it looks like I have.
Yeah,
a
that was
favorite.
one of my questions.
That was my next question, yes.
So you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But
No, no, I
have you had a
have.
favorite?
Yes.
The
I
best.
can say the name also.
Yeah, just say it.
She was my favorite because she came to me when she was 17 years old. Diasz, she was Miss Earth Sri Lanka. I think she
Oh,
became my
lovely
favorite
girl.
because I was the national director for Miss Earth Sri Lanka. And then I worked, so like she was this one girl from Katunayaka. She never left the house without the parents. She was a very like a home girl. And then I built her to do a Amazon Prime TV series with Anil Kapoor, to go to India. She had traveled, like she was in Korea, like she modeled in like Maldives, and like so I built her. So I feel like
You own her.
not own her. That's like you know, like every mother or father, we have a dream for our children, right? I mean, I don't have kids, but like you guys have dreams for your children. For me, it was like that. Like I had like dreams of seeing Deandra in a big platform, but I mean that only lasted for like 1 year. It changed because you know it changes. Like whoever needs attention at that time, a period, I prioritize them.
Have you had
Yo-
any bad experiences with models that you managed?
Yes, a lot.
Anything that you can recall?
Oh my god. As in
Like they ditched you, or I don't know, maybe they
No,
lied to you.
sometimes
Or...
more. I think it's like more like they had they all we are all human, right? And they do go through like bad moods. And you know when they go through that bad moods, I always tell them, please don't show it to the client. Just go to the shoot, do your job, and come and like you know pitch or do whatever you want to do with me afterwards. But sometimes that negativity, it's too much for me to take. So then you know I'm like, oh god, that. And mostly like my girls and boys are very loyal.
Really?
They are very loyal to me and my agency. They are like, I don't know why I deserve that, but they are very loyal.
That's a
Rozanne,
good
ask
thing.
your famous casting couch question.
Well,
I give the same answer you gave.
does it? Does it?
It doesn't exist for
Exist?
girls, it exists for boys.
So that was my question actually.
Yeah.
So does it also work with your agency?
No.
I don't know. I'm just asking you.
No.
The innocent
I
question.
I barely have male models, to be honest. It's because now I'm
And
trying.
I know you don't mix your professional and private
Yeah,
life.
because for me, I believe it's kind of like, because if they have the talent and if they have the work, why do I have to do like? I mean, I think the better place. I'm money oriented, so for me,
You're ambitious.
I'm ambitious. I
Very
make
good.
money, so like I want my models to have money, myself to have money. So like, oh, the word sex or sleeping with them is not like for me. Like again, I don't like Sri Lankan boys, so.
Let's talk about his sense of fashion,
Yes.
which is like each time I see you at a function, I'm like, oh, what are you wearing today?
So he's got about 25, 30 big ayakatu safety pins on his outfit.
And those are not the normal ones.
The
those are
huge
like,
ones.
like nappy pins.
Yeah, like nappy pins.
I love this bag. This
So-
is first time
These are
wearing
all his 75 babies they've grown up. He's got the nappy pins on his clothes now.
So how do you come up with these
Statement.
crazy ideas? Because I see you in various crazy stuff.
I think it started when I had an obsession with Southeast Asia and East Asian country, like the pop culture, the actors, singers. So when I got obsessed with them, I loved the way that they were dressing, and I realized why Sri Lankan men or anyone in the community is not like, why are we not doing crazy things? Like red carpets meant to be like fashionable. Like, there's a reason why there's media and everything. So I thought like doing something different. So I wore backless blazers. Like I wore like things that were cut off from the sides. Certain times certain ministers also came and touched me.
He gets touched
Sri
very
Lankan
often.
ministers.
Oh wait, I don't think he's a minister anymore. Yeah.
Okay, we don't need to know.
So, talking about this gender-wise, how do you identify yourself?
Oh, I'm old school. He, him.
He, him.
Yeah.
You're he, him.
Or he's whatever. Like I was born as a boy. I identify myself as a boy, and I am a boy who likes boys.
Okay, I have this question. Since you are a deputy director at Miss Universe for 2 countries, Miss Universe has opened it up for transgender and no age barrier, no color. That was of course not the case anyway, but it's open to any woman, like
Or
married,
married, yeah.
divorced, single, anything. What is your take on that? Do you think it's fair?
It's 2 things. It's good, at the end of the day, it's celebration of a woman. So yes, everyone is a woman, but it's also a disadvantage. Not a disadvantage. It's like like for the people who are like very old school, and like that thing that for Miss Universe or Miss World or any pageants, it was like that a person who represents the country and like who puts the hard work to maintain.
As a woman.
Yeah. And but for married and stuff, we have misses. So like we have the Mrs. Universe or Mrs. World or like pageants like that. And age, I think the age is fine because like age
Celebrating
is just,
a woman.
Yeah, it's a
so
woman.
age
Yeah.
is fine.
But like I'm 50-50 on that. I would support it. I would like, but transgenders. Yes, it's okay because at the end of the day, you identify yourself as a woman. It's good that it opened up because like for misses they have a place to go. When you're a transgender woman, most of the transgender women they love beauty pageants. They grew up watching that, and they don't have the platform to go for.
Yeah,
it.
they love the makeup,
So-
the high heels.
Yeah.
Unmarried woman has got the Miss World to go to. Married women have misses. So this is the halfway point
Yeah.
where anyone can go for universe, whether you're transgender or a biological woman.
But so certain countries, even though Miss Universe is open for transgender
yeah.
women, certain countries they don't let transgender women.
So it depends on the
depends
mentality
country.
of the country.
I mean, like it depends on the country laws as well. I mean, if the country, your representation should go along with your country. So,
Egypt and Bahrain, what's the distribution between transgender women and biological women?
I mean,
You work with them.
Yeah, so we respect the country because at the end of the day, we are so Josh, me, and Ian, we are not like residents in these countries. We are like partners for these pageants. Sorry. So I think we respect the country, their religion, their culture, and then we go along with that. The moment the country opens up to that, then like everything will be okay.
So it's basically country-centric.
Yeah. It's a culture, I think. It's, at the end of the day, we cannot step on other people's toes and be like, okay, listen, Miss Universe is doing it, then you have to do it. It's not like that. It's at the end of the day, like, it's the majority of people, and then we have to respect their beliefs as well.
In Sri Lanka, do you think that same-sex marriage will be accepted someday?
I hope it will, because it should. At the end of the day, one thing I would always say, if the community is calm and not aggressive, I think everything will come to a nice place. I think it should be legalized because we all deserve love. We all deserve to have a family. We all deserve to be happy. And as I was telling, like, my ultimate goal is to start a family, and then I cannot do it in Sri Lanka, so I had to move.
Don't go to America also. Donald Trump has.
Oh, not
No.
America. I
Some
never
plan,
liked the States. I never liked it. I might go for work, but I don't want to live there. So for me, I would move
So for you to settle down with the family, what would your ideal country be?
Thailand.
Oh, easiest country to fit in.
And it's so nice. The love. I mean, like, even like a bike taxi rider is so caring, and like it's like, and I'm learning Thai, so yeah. So I'm just
Speak to us in Thai.
Swadika.
Swadika, Pomshi Kosh Naka, Sabadi Mai. I just asked, how are you doing?
No,
For once
now
you're
I'm
lost.
isolated.
For once you're lost.
Would you ever consider going through a physical sex change
No.
for yourself?
That's
He
it.
identifies as a boy.
I'm a boy.
So
He's not the girl in the relationship.
Okay.
He's
So
a
no,
boy.
for me, I'll be.
How does it work?
Oh, I think you should have like a LGBTQ plus community advocate to come and do that thing, because I'm really bad
No,
at
this
it.
is personally. he's
Personally,
asking.
I am.
You as yourself.
Yeah, me, like myself, like I'm a boy who is looking for another man in a relationship. I don't know how to put it in a politically correct way, but I'm like simply a guy who likes to be with another man in a relationship.
So LGBTQ. What
plus.
letter do you represent?
G, gay.
Gay. Okay. You're learning a lot now. Okay. So Egypt done. Bahrain done.
What's the
Any next country?
There's another one, Mister, that I'm trying to get.
Mr. But I thought you're already with Miss International. Mr. International. Did I spill the beans or? Oh, sorry.
You didn't mention the country. There was a country, so you're fine.
No, I
There was
didn't.
no
No, I
country
think it's because of Miss Universe Bahrain. I think I can't like put my whole thing for another pageant that's properly doing, because like I have to travel continuously. Like now, next week I'm flying to Malaysia for a press, and then I had to fly to the Philippines and I fly Thailand. So I have like a lot of traveling. So then I felt like if I can't commit to the work and everything for Miss International Sri Lanka, I will be like, it's not good for the my partner. So like I was like, okay, fine. Like, then I just told like I'll just move out from it. You guys do it, and but I have another Mr. thing. It's a nomination that I'm planning to do, so I'm working on it. It's on the talks. We're talking with the team, and once it's ready, like it will be announced.
Away from this Kosh that we see, the person we see on set, away from all this, when you are alone with yourself, who are you? Or what are you like?
Oh,
Close your door, that's your private space. Go on,
I
Susan.
watch Thai BL dramas. Binge watch them. Like I'll watch like at least like 2 to 3 seasons in like one go if I have free time.
Thai.
They're
That's
so
something new.
nice. I love. It's a big industry because when I came from the Philippines, I had like I had a small thing in Thailand. I had to do. I was meeting Miss International 2023, and then I was meeting other talent, and then I was crossing through a mall. And then, lucky for me, I got to see 2 of my favorite Thai actors. They had like a function, and I became this fangirl. I was like, oh my God. I was looking for places to go and like take pictures. Then I called my Sri Lankan friends. I was like, oh my God, look at they're here. And then like, it's crazy. And then to see the love they have, like that entire like the wing of that mall was locked because of these two actors. So that's my favorite thing to do because I think it's because I don't have a proper partner right now. So I get to live like through their love stories and stuff. So I love that.
I had a fan moment there. Kosh, with all the models and with all this styling, with all pageants, what is next for Kosh?
Next for Kosh, I want to
In Sri Lanka, let's say, what's next?
to do something very big like the Met.
Oh,
I want to celebrate designers. I want to celebrate Sri Lankan talent. I want to give them like something
due
big.
recognition.
The recognition. I think one reason why we don't have the big international magazines is because the best example is Anudu. She was I think one of the only Miss Sri Lankas who got that big push. It's because now the country started loving pageants. So she opened the doors for the next contestants and everyone who goes, because then they will know, oh, Miss Sri Lanka will get the social media back up, the country back up, it's there. So it's same like that. The moment Sri Lanka, the majority start loving the fashion, the entertainers and all these things. It's, that, I think you were there at the time when we were doing the interview. Because my job title goes as a celebrity stylist designer. And then someone told me, oh, I can't use the word celebrity because Sri Lanka doesn't have celebrities.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yes.
So then I just wanted to Google and show it to that person. A word celebrity means an artist who is celebrated by their own region. So we have celebrities. We have people who have got millions of followers and, they have, that's there. And then, if we have that, because that's the thing, I want to break that mentality of people. Let's celebrate Sri Lankan artists.
But what about the self-appointed celebrities?
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Self-appointed models, self-appointed
I call them
celebrities.
Kudallas.
Supermodels.
Kudallas,
Yeah.
leeches.
Leeches. They leech on to certain things till they get the fame and then they do.
I told you they want to stay relevant. That's why they hang on to certain things that they are not involved in.
I never ever in my life wanted to be stuck with one artist. I have been friends with them, worked with them, but that's one of the reasons why I still have 13,000 followers on Instagram. Because if I was leashed on to all these big stars,
organically grown.
Yeah, I can I can get their followers because if I keep posting selfies each and every time, and I'm one of the people who barely take selfies. I think I
take more selfies than you.
Selfie queen.
I taught you how to take selfies.
And then I messaged Rozanne, can I have the selfie?
Yeah. That's true.
So on that note, Kosh, thanks very much. Nice talking to you for the
it was,
honest, the open, the brutally ambitious young man. The he, him. Let's hear on our set today.
Real Kosh.
The real Kosh in the fame game.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's
I'll
so
wait
cool. I love this show.
Looking forward to see more titles come under your name, more countries. And,
More good
let's
things.
have a fabulous pageantry
Celebration.
encounter. Celebration. Thank you, Kosh.
Next week, same time, same space, another guest. Until then.
Bye.